Hey guys, happy Friday. It's Tori from Calypso Creative Planning. And for today's spread, I'm going to be doing kind of like a scrapbook page, some little memory keeping, and I'm going to be using my Floral Elegance Junk Journal to do it. And I'm going to show you how I transformed this simple photo grid into a fun scrapbook page for a little family get together we had the other day at the park. I'm going to show you how to use the photo grids, the Canva template, and how to decorate the spread. So stay tuned. Alright, so this is my Floral Elegance Junk Journal, and you just click the cover to open it up. It's got a selection of page templates, so there's some blank options and then some pages that have different grids already laid out. I'm going to copy this blank black page and go to a tab that I've labeled Family, and this is just a divider. I haven't decorated the divider yet, but I'm just going to paste this page right after it. And there you go, simple black page. So like I said, this comes with page templates with the different photo grids already laid out on it that you can use as a starting point, but it also comes with a collection of those photo grids in PNG format. So I'm going to show you how to insert one of those if you wanted to use it as an option. So you can just go to photos, you can drag and drop. I'm going to import from Dropbox, because that's where I have this folder saved. You can save it to your iPad, you can save these to your camera roll, whatever. And I'm just going to pick one and show you what it looks like when you bring it in. And my internet can be a little slow, so it takes just a couple seconds and then it'll pop it in here. So you can use these grids on the pages like this. They have a transparent background, so there's nothing behind those little grid lines. You can use this in Procreate to create layouts, so you can use this as like your starting point and delete the grid afterwards, like lay on your pictures and your text and stickers and whatnot and then delete that image if you want, or just leave it there and layer on top of it. Like I said, use it in Procreate to create a whole page and just turn this layer off and paste that page in here. So there's lots of different ways you can use this. But next I'm going to show you the Canva templates that come with it. Okay, so when you get your junk journal download, it comes with the hyperlinked PDF and the PNG image grids and then a Canva template. So there's a PDF in the download bundle that will link you to that Canva template. So all you have to do is click on this and pull this in from my other screen. Okay, so this is what comes up whenever you click that button, and it's the template. You can scroll through the different page grids that come with it and see what's all inside. But to use it, you would click use template, and then you would sign in to your account or create an account. If you don't have a Canva account, you can use this on the free account or the pro account. I have the pro account because I use it so much and I just love it. It's awesome. So I'm going to log in. I'm going to skip that part. You guys don't need to see my login, but I'm going to log in and then we can take a look at how to use this. Okay, so when you open up this template, this is what it's going to look like. You can rename this up here at the top and it's going to save it into your designs. You can make a copy of it if you want to and like name it something else. If you have the pro option of Canva, you can save it into a specific folder or anything like that. That's where you would do this here. To start using it, the easiest thing to do is pick which page template you want to use, and If you click this button down here on the bottom, you can see all the pages laid out here for you. And you can, if you click a page and like move it around, like let's say you want to use all of these for a certain design, you can rearrange the pages however you want just by dragging them and moving them around. And you can also undo that. And for this spread that I'm creating, it's a kind of like a memory spread for like our family little get together that we had over the weekend. And I've got some fun pictures. You know, I've got more pictures than what I'm going to show you, but I just wanted to like get a little start for this and just kind of like play around. And so let's see, what page template do I want to use? And you can like add to these. I'm gonna go with let's see. It's so hard. This is like the hardest part, is choosing what to use, because there's just so much goodness. And since I don't really know where I'm going with this, let's do, I mean, maybe I'll just do this one because it's right there. Okay, so for this example, I'm just going to use this page. And so I just moved it up to the front, and then you can double click it to go back to the full view. And one thing that I've already done is I've created a folder of my uploads. So like I said, I have the pro version. So if you have the free version, yours might look a little bit different. You can either choose to upload your photos, so you can go to uploads and just upload them right there. Or what I did is ahead of time, to save time, is I created a folder. The pro version allows you to organize in like several folders, like basically unlimited amount of folders. So I created a folder called Scrapbook, and I just threw some photos in here from our little get together. And I have no idea, I have no plan for this. I'm just going with it. So the easiest way to do this is each of these little shapes here are photo grids. So you can take the photo and just drag it in there and get these, you know, get these looks. If you double click on a photo, you get your crop option, so that you can just be like, you know, it's my lovely husband. You can, you know, crop it, move it around, adjust it, you know, however you want. And you can do that with any of these photos. So you can, you know, adjust it. Obviously you can't really move it out of that if it's that size, but if you make it bigger, then you can move it around. So it's just, that's the easy way to adjust those. And you can also select it and hit the crop button up here. There's filter options that you can do if you go to edit image. There's different kind of filters, so you can like click a filter and it'll change. And you can say no filter, I believe. Yeah, none. But you just easily just like drag your photos in here and adjust them. And let's see. This is a funny one of me and my sister. She was like taking like random photos, and yeah, I don't know if I'll use that one or not, but. And that's my little niece. She wanted a selfie with me. So, okay. So this is just like an example of what you can do. Let's see. Or do I want to do the geese? I don't know. If you click a photo instead of dragging it in, it's just going to lay it on top. And if you hover over these, it will put it in there. and then you can always just like stick it off to the side. Okay, so I'm just going to use this as an example. I'm not going to change the background because I want a clear background, so ignore that part. Okay, if you were doing this for like a photo book that you were going to print online, you can do this like the same sort of way, but I'm going to go to the share button and I'm going to say download, and with the pro version you can do a transparent background. So that's what I'm going to do here. You can obviously choose like the white background, or and you can move this out of the way if you can't get to the background and change that. So like I could do a black background there just to see how it's going to look. But it doesn't really matter about the background for what I want to use it for. So I'm going to go here, say download transparent background, and I have it set as a PNG. You can obviously change that, but what I want is no background, so I can just lay it over my page. Technically, I could do this as the background turned on because the page I'm going to put it on is black, but so it really doesn't matter. But that's how you would do it if you were changing like your background color. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to select just the page that I want, and done, and download. So it's just going to save it to my computer, and then I'm just going to throw it somewhere where I can find it on Dropbox so I can pull it into my junk journal. So, and obviously I didn't rename it, but all right, so you can see this down here, my downloads. So I'm going to save that to Dropbox and in a place where I can grab it, and then I'll show you what that looks like putting it into my junk journal on my iPad. Okay, so now we're back in GoodNotes in the junk journal, and I'm going to get rid of this grid image and import what I just created from Dropbox. I'm just going to load this right in here, and then we can start resizing and decorating and all that. So now that my image is here, I'm going to use the grips on the corner, the one on the bottom right hand corner, to resize it and center it up. You can see that there is no actual grid in the background. And now that it's in place, all I have to do is start decorating. So you can add text to this, you can add stickers, you can add other images, anything like that. I'm going to pull some stickers from my Floral Elegance collection since I'm in, the matching junk journal. I'm going to start with these letters. I'm going to go with the rose gold ones. Now I could take the letters and put them into Procreate and create like one big sticker so it's like all together, but since I don't really know what I want to do, I just know I wanted to kind of like stagger the letters, but I didn't know how much until I got them in here. So I'm just going to copy and paste each one onto the page. I'm spelling out the word family because this was our little family get together lunch thing that we did at the park. We haven't done this in a while. And I'm just going to, I didn't want to zoom in on my face, basically why that looked like a crazy mess just then, but that's okay. All right, so I'm going to resize my letters and make sure they're all, close to the same size. We don't have to go for perfection, but now that I have them in here, I can start playing around with placement. And because I'm working with images on top of an image, I'm using the image tool, not the lasso tool, to move those around. Because if you use the lasso tool, you're going to get your actual grid in the background. You don't want to do that. So by using the image tool, you can just click on the letter sticker that you want and move it around. I've opened up the big sticker book and the collage sticker book from this collection so that I can pull in some stickers. And I'm going to start with these cute little flowers that are like taped on. I thought that'd be fun. And so I'm just going to talk through some different things while you watch me, load this up with some stickers. I wanted to create this junk journal so that it could be kind of like a digital photo album, but you could also use it as, as a planner, as a scrapbook, as, a bullet journal, anything like that. Tons of different uses, but I wanted to give you the option of having the photo grids and the Canva template so that if you wanted to create like just the photo pages themselves using different methods, either in, Procreate, Affinity Photo, Photoshop, the Canva, anything like that. I wanted to give you the option to create those layouts and print them if you wanted. So these are the grids themselves are sized at 12 inches by 12 inches. So that's like a good typical scrapbook page. So you can obviously, resize them however you want to, but you could go with this full digital version in GoodNotes or whatever planning app you're using. Or if you wanted to use this to also plan out like a little photo book, like maybe through Vistaprint or Shutterfly or any of those type of things, so that you can create like a little photo book or print out the pages on scrapbook paper and, so many different things. I wanted to give you options because I know some people in the digital planning world love to print the things they create, and some are just straight up digital all the way. So I wanted you to have those options, and I kind of picture myself doing that too. I'd like to create these spreads like this and then, maybe print them. I think it's Shutterfly who does, like, you can get like a little 8x8 mini photo book for free through their app every single month. And I think you just pay for like the shipping. Don't quote me on this. Obviously, don't quote me on this, but it's just something to check into. So you could like design, maybe like a photo page a day or something like that, and print little memory books. You could totally do that. So just something to think about. I can't wait to see what you guys create, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.